Look at this guy and his pile of antlers. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Here we are. Just met up with Trent a couple hours ago. Just getting a quick walk in before dark. First brownie right there, little ragger. I thought it was maybe white and burnt, but it's brown. Cool. We didn't know if there's any bulls in here, so that's a good sign. We're gonna keep moving, see what else we can turn up here before dark.
Taylor and I are out Friday evening at 6 o'clock right now. I don't know if this is a brown or a burn shed, but I got my first shed of the evening. Might be an old burned one, I can't tell. It might be a brown. Yeah, that's a brown. Just a busted sword, I guess. Dang nice fronts. 1, 2, 3, 4, just a big 5-pointer. That's pretty cool. Really hooks on the front, the second, good third. That sword's all busted. Let me set this camera up. I'll get this thing picked up for you guys. Got an extra one coming up right there. It's already chewed on. Big 5, I guess you'd say. Well, maybe I can match up the other side somewhere in here. See what we can find. Just waking up Saturday morning. Slept in the Mountain Mafia bag in the back of the truck and the canvas cutter. Getting my gear ready. Let me flip this around and show you. Getting my pack ready and loaded. Got my hard side hydration system going with that hack hose. Getting that stuff packed up. Just picked up that one brown yesterday. And then Taylor's over there. He picked up one brown as well on our afternoon hike. I think we hiked for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours yesterday. So the plan is to hit some of the same country. We both picked up a brown. I have a feeling there's quite a few more in there. But we're just barely waking up. It's about 6:30. It was a little bit chilly last night. As far as moisture in the area, I was not cold. But there's frost on everything this morning. But the sun's out. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. And I'm ready to hit the hills. All right, Taylor's grabbing his stuff. I just verified temperature. It says it's 28 degrees, so it's a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. But I got all the gear stowed here, some of the coolers, some camp chairs from last weekend, the canvas cutter, and my Mountain Mafia bags in there. But bringing one cooler for some extra water. We're going to head up here and hopefully find some browns today, so stay tuned. Taylor's grabbing his stuff, and we should be hiking shortly. All right, it's game time. Saturday morning, we're geared up. Got our exo packs, got my marsupial bino harness, got our trekking poles, and we're ready to go hit some country and find some browns, so stay tuned. Hopefully we should be picking up some sheds. What's your goal today?
2 browns.
2 browns? I think that's...
2 browns, I'll be happy.
I think we can do that. I'm hoping to pick up at least 3 browns and maybe some older stuff, so stay tuned. I'll just side hilling, trying to find the sign. So I got my first shed of the day. Looks like a hard white, maybe. Decent bull. He's wedged in there. Short beamed. It's got good fronts. Just short beamed. But maybe I can match them up in here. And maybe this is where they're hanging out and there's some browns in here. Got some locust pockets. I'm not super happy about that. I'm gonna be shredding my arms today, but I'm excited about that. It might even be 2 years old, but we'll see what else we can turn up. All right, first shed of the day. Just a short beam bull, kind of dropper front, just short beam. But hopefully that's one of many today, and we're picking up some browns, so stay tuned. See what else we can turn up. Well, I hit boot tracks behind me over in the timber. So I came up on top over here. Looks like a bomb went off, but I think I've got a brown. Left side. Looks like a decent 6-point. Out here in the wide open. Hell yes. Take that all day. I don't mind the easy ones. Hopefully I can match him up. His other side's got to be in here somewhere. If he's in here in the wide open, there's got to be something else. Nobody else has been up in here. But let me get this picked up for you guys real quick. All right, first brown of the morning. Pretty long beam. Just tiny on the fronts. Tiny third. But we'll take that. Just a dirty burr. Hopefully we can match them up in here. Oh, I left my pack up top. Not really what we're looking for, but it's a shed. That is a super old chalky one. Probably just gonna stay here. But I'm hoping to pick up 2 more browns. Our radios aren't working, as always. Taylor messages me on Instagram. He's got 2 6-point browns back over in the timbered. So that's exactly what he wanted, was 2 browns. So he's already met his goal for the day, and we're only maybe 2 hours in. And hopefully we're picking up some more stuff, so stay tuned.
Good morning, guys. First full day with Trent. Been hiking about an hour and a half. First brownie right there. Sweet. I have been seeing little raghorns running down in the bottom, and there's some good benches down there that about 50 yards back I almost dropped my elevation to go down there, but I kept it and walked right into this little brown 6-point. Sweet. Perfect shape. Just smaller. Good genetics on that bull. Pretty fresh. Cool. I'll take a brown 6-point any day. All right, guys, we're making our first loop. We got one right there against that tree. I think it looks a little bigger than the match to that last one I found. I can't even remember what side that was. That's a beautiful sight though. Glowing in the sunlight. These bulls almost never hang alone, so that's why whenever I find a brown, I dump my pack and start doing loops above it and below it. And it's paid off. 2 browns, that was my goal today. I'm done. That's a bigger bull. Nice. Huh? It's hard to tell. It's not much bigger if it is a different bull. No, I think that's the match. Sweet. That other horn was just right up there. I made one loop down and then I came back maybe 50 feet below it. Yeah, that's got to be the match. Sweet. First match of the day, and it's a decent brown 6-point set. He's almost trying to be a 7. Dirty button. Straight dirt. Awesome, guys. We're gonna keep moving. Just got back to the pack and the other horn. It's not a match. Fronts are quite a bit different. Thirds are different. And this one's just bigger. So, what I thought was a match and I was gonna be able to keep moving, I gotta keep doing loops now. Stick with me, hopefully I can match at least one of them up.
Well, I've been looping around, trying to find the other side or something else. This isn't what I was looking for, but that's a pretty good bull. Just an old chalky one tucked away in here. Pretty good 6 points, got a really good third. Let me get the camera set up. I'll pull him out of here. So that's my third shed of the day. Old one. Super old and chalky. This thing is buried. Not a bad bull. It's super chalky. That thing's gotta be, man, 8 to 10 years old at least, if not older. But let's mark it on the map. Hopefully we can turn up something a little newer. It's a good thing I turned around. Let me show you how I think I walked right by this brown. This is ridiculous. So this might be the match to my 6 point. Let me find my boot tracks. All right, here's my boot tracks right here. I walked right through here and didn't even see that. That's what happens sometimes when you're like looking out ahead of you. This is embarrassing. But I'm just telling you, it happens. I think this is the match to my brown. Finally, I've got a right side. I've got 3 lefts on my pack. This will make the first right. I think the 5-point brown I found yesterday was a right side. And then hopefully there's a lot of tracks. I'm hoping to find some more browns up here. But I just matched them up. Let me take some pictures. I'll get them picked up. We might put them together real quick. Here's the brown I walked right past. Just a little guy. The burr's a lot cleaner on that side. Again, good beam length, just short everywhere. Hardly any mass. Been off for a couple weeks, I would say. But that's number 4 on the day, and that's my second brown. I'm pretty sure that's the match to the brown that's on my pack. So there's tracks going right through here, and I'm just gonna keep following them. Not a giant, but we'll take it. It's some browns to the pile. So let's see what else we can turn up. Hopefully we'll find some more of these today. I was following some tracks heading up this way. I just happened to look back over here. I got another brown. Can you see that right there? Hopefully you can hear me on the audio. It's getting windy. Hell yes. got better fronts, better third. Right on, a little bit smaller on the beam. Who knows, I probably walked past the other side already. Some of the stuff just sticking up just looks like sheds. But I'm probably gonna drop my pack. Let's get this picked up real quick, throw it on the pack. That's my second right of the day, so that's gonna even out my pack a little bit more. Well, that's what we're looking for. That's my third brown. Hopefully Taylor's picking up a few more. I hope I can match this thing up. It's got to be in here somewhere. The other brown was just right over there. There was a ton of sign just right off of this side hill, but I didn't find any sheds except for that old chalky deer shed. Alright, it's turned into a pretty good day already. Just a little bull. Got better fronts, better third. They're probably hanging out together. That's the third brown. Pack's looking pretty good. Hopefully we can match him up. I'm gonna have to loop around a little bit more. Probably walk past 3 more. Well, it's 11:30 on Saturday, and that's what the pack's looking like already. So I'm gonna do a quick loop, see if I can't match up that other brown. So that one's the right side, and then we're gonna keep heading up that way and hopefully match up some more. Well, I was standing up there when those bulls came down, so I've been following their tracks down. And I see a teeny tiny raghorn. I'm honestly surprised that that thing's even off. That's my first brown in the timber, I guess. Just a little guy. That's my fourth brown of the day. It's already chewed on, that's crazy. Just a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost a 6-point. Just a tiny one. But maybe I'll turn something else up in here. I've seen boot tracks a little bit on that side, but it hasn't deterred me. I've still picked up 5 antlers since then. Well, let's throw this on the pack, see what else we can turn up. All right, I was gonna sit down to glass. Taylor's right over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's standing in the sun, like right there. We finally got each other on the radio, and I just happened to look to my left. Can you see that big old brown sitting right there? I don't think if I wouldn't have been on the radio with Taylor, because I just happened to be standing here. Got a right side brownie. It's not a giant. It'd be crazy if it'd be the other side of my brown 6-point. Well, hopefully I can match them up. Got a cool drop down G1. Pretty good mass, just not a giant. All right, let me get them picked up for you guys. Trying to film and the camera fell over. But pretty cool bull. He was rubbing until he fell off. Got quite a bit of mass on the front. super polished over here. That's a heavy shed. That's probably my heaviest one today. That's got to be at least a 10-pounder, it feels like. So the pack's getting heavy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th brown today. I don't know if this is Taylor's other side, but let's see if we can match it up. Do some loops in here. I think I've got a deer shed right down there. I won't let me zoom. There it goes. Can you see it right there? Looks like a deer shed. Let's go down and grab it. Changed angles on that deer shed because obviously I'm still looking for the elk shed. I think these are Taylor's tracks. So he came just in between here. So the deer shed is down below him and the elk shed is right above him. I'm pretty sure those are his tracks right there. Let's see if I can find this thing. Is that a brownie? Might be a brown or a hard white. That's a brown. Heck yeah, pretty good 3-point. Nice. I'll take that. Throw it on the pack, see what else we can turn up. Doing pretty good today with the browns. Anyways, I hope I can match up that elk shed. It's got to be in here somewhere.
All right, it's been a couple hours, but I got another one right there. You can see the white tine. I just hit a boot track too, and I was on the boot track when I saw the white tine sticking out of the grass. Good horn. Yeah, it's a decent bull. It's not too old either. A little bit cracked, but nice. Still brown on the back. Oops. That's a good bull. Really good bull. Trent said he had a chalk 6. That was pretty big. Maybe that's the match, but I'll do a quick pickup for you. That's a sweet bull. He's got a really long sword. Good color on the back. He's just complete chalk on the front. That sucks. That would have been a really nice shed. It's about time. I needed one. Decent sized burr. Cool.
Well, just side hilling in here. That's how close I came to that little guy before I even saw him. Just a little deadhead raghorn. I don't even know if it's worth packing out. He looks super old. Oh yeah, he's freaking buried in there. Let me see if I can pull him out. But he might just be staying. Yeah, he's freaking frozen and stuck in there. He's gonna stay. He's just a little tiny, like 3-4 point raghorn. Old and chalky. His buddy's been walking by him for years. But I'm gonna keep hitting up this way. My stash pile's up here. And I got about 3-4 hours before I gotta make it back to the truck. Well, it just came from up there. Trying not to show too much, but just popped out on this little bench. Just where you expect to find a shed. It's not what I'm looking for, but I got a little raghorn. Might be a hard white right there, but it just looked too perfect to come out here and not have a shed there. I don't think it's a brown. It's Seems too light colored. But I sure was hoping to pick up a big old brown set out here. Yeah, this thing's tiny. Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard white from last year. Just a little teeny tiny rag. But I think that's my 12th antler. My 10th shed. I found that little deadhead. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elk browns and 1 mule deer brown. It's been a pretty good day so far. I got to start thinking about heading back here pretty soon. It's going to be a pretty decent pack. So stay tuned. Well, it's another old one. Looks like it got torched in the fire. Just a little 5-point. Oh yeah, the back's just completely torched. But it might still be worth a little bit of money. Throw it on the pack. I think that's number 13 on the day. Let's see what else we can turn up. Well, it's 4 o'clock. This is today's haul so far. I don't know if I'm going to find anything on the way out, but it's time to strap this to the pack. I got 2 more little rags on my backpack, but pretty good day. Ended up with a few decent browns. Couldn't match 2 bigger 6 points. I hate when that happens. I don't know if Taylor found anything else. I haven't heard from him in a while, but I'm gonna strap this to the pack and we're gonna start hiking out. All right, I'm hiking out. I just stopped, pull out my phone to look at my map, and just happened to look to my left. This day has been pretty rad so far. That's a really light colored one for up in this area. Pretty cool. That's a pretty long beam actually. I thought he was smaller. I don't know if his match is right in here somewhere or what, but I think that's my 6th elk brown today. My pack's already freaking heavy. I don't think I'm gonna do much looping around. I'm gonna have to pull out my strap extenders. Let me get this picked up for you guys. Alright, I don't know if it's not a very big bull. A little bit lighter colored. Got long beam and just short tines everywhere. But this pack's getting ridiculous. Hopefully Taylor's picking up a few more. No blood on this one. I'm starting to head back to camp to the truck. I'm gonna mark it on the map, see what else we can pick up. All right, might have to pull out the strap extenders. Gotta put that brown. The bottom one's fully maxed out, but it's because of those Nalgene bottles that it has to go around. That top strap still has quite a bit of room. But I may loop around, see if I can't turn up his match here real quick. Be nice to have another brown. Could be just trying to hike out of here. Picking up one more giant. I think that busted off. I think this busted off. I don't think it shed. I think he broke, because that's a brown. And I saw some bulls bigger than that today. Just trying to make my way out of here. Well, we're just making it back to the truck. Our feet are hurting. And then we're just kind of camped down off this ridge. But probably Go back to camp, get some dinner, maybe get a fire going. Lay these sheds out. Figure out our game plan for tomorrow. I think we're probably coming back in here. We have tons of browns that we didn't match up. Well, just cooking up some dinner. Some peak refill meals. Taylor said he likes that beef pasta marinara. I'm gonna try this butternut dal bat, whatever the hell that is. I guess not a preview, you saw everything. Pretty good day. Hopefully we get into them tomorrow again. A lot of, I think I only found one brown match, so we got a lot of singles still to match up. There was another guy in there, lots of boot tracks from him, but hopefully we can match something else up. I'm gonna get dinner going, then I'll throw the canvas cutter in the back of the truck and we'll go to bed. Well, good morning. Rolled up the canvas cutter with the Mountain Mafia bag in it. Just filling up my water bottles. Got this hard side hydration system. It's got this quick disconnect thing here. And so I can leave my hose attached to my pack, fill it up. I just put 48 ounces of new water, a couple of Mountain Ops things in there for some flavor. And then I just hook it back up and it works perfect with this Exo pack. But we're gonna find a spot to hit today. We might drive in from the top side. It's looking like a pretty nice day already. Sun's out, but it's a little cloudy. Taylor's getting his stuff ready. Then we're gonna go hit it and hopefully find some more browns today. All right, day 2. We're gonna head up in here and hopefully pick up some antlers. Had a pretty good day yesterday. We're hoping not too many people have been up in here and we might find a pocket of brown somewhere. So goals today, you hit your goal yesterday.
I got my goalie right away, so
yes, you did.
Today.
4 browns, all right. I'd like to pick up 3 to 4 browns myself and maybe some older stuff. We saw some turkeys right here, so I'm gonna have to tell my friend Sam this is where they're hanging out. But stay tuned. Well, just hiking this bottom. Sometimes I like hiking these bottoms. If you can be the first one down here, might pick up some browns, but you can also see a little bit on the sides. So I just looked up and I got some white tine sticking up, put the binos on it. I think it's a little 5-point. But it's my first shed of the day. I'm gonna hike up there and grab it real quick. Hopefully it's just a hard white and not chalky. My legs are definitely feeling it. Oh, it's older. It's older. At least the base looks old and gray. Yeah, quite a few years old. My first shed of the day. Strapping on the pack. Hopefully one of many today. Just hiking some burn stuff. Well, just coming up out of this bottom, got quite a bit of sign going up this ridge. And I've already caught some tines right there. You see it laying against there? Looks like an older one, but that's number 2 on the day. Let's see if it's hard white or chalk or what. But more than likely, there might be some more stuff in here. Quite a bit of sign. See, busted? It just looks like a little short bowl or something. Yep, busted off. Tiny, tiny sword. Just an old left side. But maybe there'll be some more up here. Pretty cool. Throw it on the pack. A couple years old. Still got some weight to it. Well, just side hilling. Kind of making my way over this way. I actually stopped to put some chapstick on and just happened to look up. Can you see those tines right there? Seems like every time I stop, I actually see some antlers. So it tells me I probably ought to slow down a little bit. Just an old one. Just an old rag. Been there for a long time. Little 5-point. Seems to be the theme of the day. Little guy. But maybe I'll turn something else up in here. Well, just making it back to the trucks. It was an ass kicker today. Only found 3 old ones. Just not what we're looking for. We're looking for more of this action right there. But it didn't happen.
I did not get my 4 rounds.
No.
I should have asked for 2 again.
Well, that's the weekend. It's Sunday evening. I'm heading back home. I think Taylor's gonna be here for another couple days. So hopefully he finds a few more browns. Stay tuned. I'll probably post some of his footage. Well, thanks for tuning in to this week's video, guys. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe right here on this link. If you missed our previous few videos, you can click in the corners over here, get caught up on those videos. As always, give this video a thumbs up and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.